Hello, I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. I'm here to talk about a critical incident that occurred on October 14th, 2021. This was a deputy and officer-involved shooting that stemmed from a pursuit of an armed and dangerous suspect. The following agencies were involved in the shooting: Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Beaumont Police Department, Palm Springs Police Department, and the Banning Police Department. When we have a critical incident, we want to share as much information as possible as soon as the investigation allows. At about 12:24 a.m., a Banning police officer was shot at by a suspect during a traffic stop off State Highway 243 in Banning. During the shooting, the gunfire struck the Banning police vehicle and disabled it. The following is Banning police dashcam footage of the incident. As a warning, some viewers may find this video disturbing and it is not suitable for children.
2474, we should probably take current out if we find.
29, he's pulling over right now. I'm gonna have one at gunpoint.
I gunpoint at midnight 22.
29, shots fired, shots fired.
Shots fired.
29, a white male with glasses. He shot an AR at me.
The suspect fled the scene. Banning police requested the assistance of surrounding law enforcement agencies and provided a description of the vehicle. Beaumont police officers responded to the area and located the suspect vehicle at the base of Highway 243 and Wesley Street. Beaumont Police Department officers attempted to stop the suspect, who failed to yield. The suspect fled at a high rate of speed and a pursuit was initiated. Beaumont Police Department officers were joined by Riverside County Sheriff's Department deputies as they pursued the suspect eastbound Interstate 10 toward Palm Springs. During the pursuit, the suspect fired numerous rounds at pursuing officers. The following is body-worn camera footage from Beaumont Police Department of that incident.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! He's shooting at us.
Information was relayed to the Palm Springs Police Department advising them of a pursuit of an armed suspect heading toward their jurisdiction. The suspect exited the I-10 freeway on North Indian Canyon Drive, where he ultimately stopped his vehicle on the off-ramp. At that time, a deputy and officer-involved shooting occurred. Because the suspect was still armed and barricaded inside the vehicle, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department Special Enforcement Bureau and the Palm Springs Police Department used armored rescue vehicles to protect the law enforcement officers. Upon approaching the vehicle, the suspect was found deceased. The rifle used by the suspect was located inside the vehicle. No deputies or officers were injured during this incident. We will now show you body-worn camera video of the deputies and officers who were involved in the incident.
Hey, you got the AR out, looks like. We crashed. Just take, we got time. He's still moving. Let me see your hand!
Shots fired, Indian rock rap. Shots fired on Indian. Shots continue to be fired. Get cover, get cover.
Multiple shots fired. Sorry, 76, confirming the exit of the freeway.
This is video footage from our helicopter.
Show us your hands!
Huddled down behind the passenger door. Looks like
He's still moving.
He's got something in his hand. Deputies, copy, Will Stage Medical.
He needs to be taken out. Hey, if he moves again, shoot. He's not.
Additional shots fired.
The suspect, Russell Christopher Leggett Jr., a 30-year-old resident of Idlewild, was struck by gunfire and died at the scene. The weapons recovered from inside Leggett's vehicle were a .223 semi-automatic rifle and a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Neither weapon had serial numbers and are considered ghost guns. A ghost gun is a rifle or handgun that lacks a serial number by which it can be identified. These guns are typically assembled by the user from purchased or homemade components. When we have a deputy or officer-involved shooting, multiple investigations are automatically launched. The Force Investigations Detail Task Force will conduct this investigation. This investigation will examine the initial response of deputies and officers, Leggett's actions, and the deputy and officer-involved shooting. This incident, like all deputy and officer-involved shootings, will ultimately be reviewed by the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. Additionally, our department will internally review and evaluate the actions of our deputies with our policy and training standards. We take the use of force very seriously and attempt to de-escalate these situations whenever possible. While this remains an active and ongoing investigation, we feel it is important to release these videos and provide our community with as much information as we can, as soon as we can. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident video.